have a venti ice caramel macchiato with no vanilla and soy milk, please? Thank you. Hey guys, Meg here, and today I'm doing something so exciting. I am traveling to Atlanta to see Monsta X today. I just stopped at Starbucks, like you saw. I had coffee this morning, but I'm about to be on the road for 4 hours. Super excited. Today's gonna be a really fun day. After I travel for about 4.5 hours, I'm meeting up with some friends who I know, but I've never actually met in person before. So that's super exciting. And then we're going to a K-pop store to buy K-pop in person, which I've never done before, because there is a really good store about 30 minutes from where the place is, and I can't check into my hotel until 3 anyways. It's like 9:30 in the morning right now. And then we're gonna go see Monsta X, and I'm so excited. I'm vlogging this because of you guys. When I did my Infinite Top Seed giveaway at the beginning of the year, I asked a lot of you guys to tell me what kind of different videos you wanted to see from me, and a lot of you really wanted me to vlog the next concert I went to, so it took me 7 months to make that happen, but here we are. Wow, it hasn't even really hit me that I'm seeing them yet. I've seen Monsta X before. I've never seen Hyungwon, so I'm so excited to see him. And I'm really hyped for my seat, actually. I have P3, and it's actually like a worse seat compared to last year, but I'll put a little picture of where I'm sitting up right now. But I'm on like the balcony, but the first row, and I remember last year thinking that that was like such a good seat. So I'm excited, like very front row, like literally if somebody pushes me I will fall over the balcony and die. So yeah, hope that doesn't happen. I'm excited. Hopefully I don't forget to vlog. I was supposed to actually leave half an hour ago, 45 minutes ago now, so I need to get going because I'm meeting people for lunch and I've never met them in person before, and I don't want them to think that I'm lazy and late all the time, because yeah. So let's go ahead and do this. I will see you guys in Atlanta. So I thought I'd update you all since I'm sitting in traffic anyways. I was sitting in traffic, and like a lot of traffic, construction traffic, and then my GPS said this thing that was like, get off at exit 90, and then it was like, oh, just kidding, stay on for another 5 miles. So I did. I didn't get off at exit 90. I stayed on for another 5 miles, and then I was stuck in like extreme traffic, like literally was not moving at all. I like restarted my GPS, and it was like, oh, get off in like half a mile, and here's this like detour, it'll save you whatever, like 15 minutes. And then I got off at that detour, and while I was on that detour it said, hey, save another 32 minutes by going down this road that's parallel to the highway. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I saw this road while I was driving earlier, like yes, I want to do that, please, like let's save 32 minutes. And so I did. Turns out this road was closed. I'm driving parallel to it right now because I finally made it back on the highway, but I drove literally all the way down to like where I was supposed to merge back onto the highway, like, which was not near any of this traffic. Like I had driven past all the traffic, like laughing, like haha, like look at me. And then I got to the end and it was closed, and there was no way for me to go except for to go all the way back down this road. Now I'm back on the highway. I'm gonna be sitting in traffic for the next like whatever, surrounded by trucks, as you can see in this. But yeah, that's my update. I just texted the people I was supposed to meet, and I was like, I'm not gonna get there until like 2:30 now, so I think you guys just need to like do things without me, because this is just so frustrating. I was not expecting traffic to be this bad. So yeah, that's my update. I'm gonna sit in traffic now, and I will see you at the next update, which will probably be me getting gas. So yeah. Oh my gosh, friends, we have so much to catch up on. It has been a hot minute and so much has happened since the last time I talked to you guys, but that all doesn't matter right now because we are at the K-pop store and we are going to do that. And yes, so let's just forget about the stressful travel trip that took me twice the amount of time it should have to get here, and let's just buy some K-pop. It took me, oh my goodness, you can't see me. Okay, so I made it to my hotel room. Looking real interesting right now. This is my my fun view of Atlanta. It doesn't even matter because we are about to leave. Yes, so I got here, I checked in to my hotel, which is super cute, and they even gave me a cookie, which honestly, after the day I've had, I really need it. So yes, I'm gonna go change. I'm 7 minutes away from Cobb, so I gotta get over there because it is 6 o'clock and the concert's at 8, and I need to get my merch, and I need to hang out with people, and I need to take cute photos and all the things. So this is fantastic lighting. I approve. Thank you. I also need to discuss real quick how I brought 3 pairs of shorts. Am I okay? I just couldn't figure out last night which pair of shorts I wanted to wear, so I brought them all with me. It's fine. I think I'm going with these shorts. I don't know. I tried on the jean shorts and I was like pretty meh about them. Also, it's really hot out, so I'd rather be comfy. Not sure what we think, but this is what we're going with. Also, by the way, representing the trashiness that I am. We made it to the concert. I can't. Oh my gosh. I'm way taller than these friends, but so everybody introduce yourself and say your bias.
Hi, I'm Nicole. My bias is Keegan. This is upside down.
And she's gonna meet him and I'm so jealous.
I'm Megan. My bias is Minhyuk.
And she gets to meet him soon.
Oh my gosh, so jealous.
I'm Jess and my bias is Kevin.
Ah, who's here tonight? And we got stuff. We got random stuff. We got very strict instructions on when to hold these things up. So there's a lot of pressure, but yeah, we're so excited. I haven't gone and gotten my merch yet because I didn't want to go in by myself. So I waited for friends and now we're gonna go. So yeah, I'll link all their Twitters down below so you can follow them because they're great people. So yeah, let's go see the concert. Yay! So I'm back. That was an experience. We'll talk about it more when I eventually get back to the hotel or get to a spot where I can vlog about it, but right now we're going to get food because honestly the only thing I've eaten all day is that awful Chipotle, and I had a smoothie at 9 a.m. this morning. So I'm starving. So I'm also a vegetarian, so I don't know what I can eat in Steak and Shake, so this will be a vegetarian adventure. But yes, food. Doing that. Monsta X, love them so much. We will talk later, I promise you. We will talk. But I got a food right now because I'm just so tired. I'm getting everybody filming their milkshakes. It's 12:30 at night, and this is what we're doing after Monsta X.
12:30, it's 12:50.
No, just kidding. It's 1 a.m. and we're eating milkshakes because that's a good life choice. It really is.
My hands since
Don't wash it. Don't wash your hands. It's currently 2 a.m. and I am so tired. I'm so tired. So yes, we will discuss things in the morning after I've been a person, and I'm gonna open those albums and posters and stuff that I got from the K-pop store. We're gonna do all that in the morning. Concert was so fun. Totally worth seeing them again. Like, I'm so happy I saw them a second time. So happy we came. Like, it was so worth it. So yes, I'm gonna take whatever makeup is still on my face off of my face and get into some PJs and go to sleep because I am exhausted. Oh my goodness. So yes, I will see you all in the morning. Good morning. It is about 9 a.m. Welcome to my coffee and cinnamon pastry mukbang. So I never got to discuss yesterday everything that happened, so I really wanted to just like sit down and talk about it, but I don't think I can do it without coffee in my system, so we're doing that. Also, probably should have grabbed fruit instead of this. We're making a lot of bad life decisions this trip. Oh my god. So I need to leave in like half an hour or so, so I just wanted to film this really quick. I was gonna get up at 8 and I just kept hitting snooze because I went to sleep at like 2:30 and I'm not as young as I used to be, so things like that just don't really work anymore for me. I explained the whole like awful getting here experience and all of that yesterday. I don't know, I haven't watched any of this footage back yet. I don't even know like what I have. It was all worth it last night. Like I feel like everything just was so perfect. The concert itself was amazing. I did post on Twitter a little bit. So we got to the venue. I got there a little earlier than my friends, and two of them were also vlogging, so I will go ahead and link their vlogs down below when they go up, because they vlogged the whole trip too if you want to see it from a different perspective. But I was just really bummed going into the concert because I had so many plans for yesterday. Like we were gonna get lunch and do this and that and all these things, and we didn't end up doing like, we still went to the K-pop store, but we didn't end up doing like everything I had planned. And I'm a person that likes a plan, so when the plan like was off, I was just like real stressed like all day yesterday. And then I got to the venue and I was like, oh my gosh, like this, like we are here, we are going to see Monsta X, it's going to be fantastic. I hung out outside for a little bit and that was fun. Talked to a couple people, and you know, I don't really get to talk to K-pop fans all that much, so it was, you know, I always take the opportunity to talk about K-pop whenever I go to a concert. And we get into the concert and I get up to my seat and I was like, this is a lit seat. The venue was really, really full, and they didn't really allow photography or videography, which, like, you know, some people say that and then it's like fine, but they were like really strict. And because I was the second seat in the first row of the first balcony, security, Starship security, not cop security, were using like my section as an opportunity to look over and like stare at people. And I literally saw that staff like point at people and then like text his phone, like someone on his phone, to like go talk to those people. One of my friends took she was in P1 in the middle, and she took a lot of videos and photos, and it was fine, and like I could see a lot of phones, but like, and I took a couple clips because at the end, but I think it was good because it gave me the opportunity to just enjoy the concert and not be like, oh, I should film this, so that was fun. The girl I sat next to was Shonu biased, and she was Minhyuk biased, and her bias wrecker was Shonu, and Minhyuk is also my bias wrecker. So, and she was so much fun. I forgot to get her Twitter at the end, and I feel so bad about it, but last year I sat next to this girl who was just like a very casual K-pop fan who just like would go to whatever concert was in Atlanta, her state. Like, wasn't that much fun to sit next to, honestly, but this girl and I, we were doing it all. We were dancing, we were screaming, we were singing, we were rapping. It was a great, great time. So if by chance you're watching this, it was fantastic sitting next to you. And on the other side of me was a mom, who, she was like, you know, kind of feeling it, but she sat a lot of the second half of the concert. And then on the other side of her was Hyungwon Alt fanboy, and he was awesome. I should have gotten his Twitter too. I didn't get anyone's Twitter because at the end I was dying. So he was so much fun to sit next to. So much fun. So if by chance you're seeing this, you're amazing, and Hyungwon loves us, so we'll get into that. But and then on the other side of him was a girl who was originally sitting in seat 1, but she was sitting in the wrong seat, so she moved down there afterwards, after the girl I ended up staying next to moved there. But she was fun. She was like kind of a K-pop casual fan too, but she was like ready to jam and feeling it, and it was great. So I went to Monsta X last year, and I sat in a what I called a better P3 seat than what I sat in today or yesterday, whatever day it is. I didn't get any fan interaction last year. Because you like couldn't see me from the stage. But this year I was in the front row of the first balcony, and I had such a good view of the right side of the stage. Like I could see the whole stage pretty well, but if a member was on the right side, like they could see me, and that was me and my friend, and that was awesome. And the girl was sitting next to it, and that was awesome. We're trying to get members' attention, which is always fun when you're sitting next to someone who's also trying to get members' attention, because you guys can like, you know, team up and do it together. Hyungwon and I think it was Hyungwon, Wono, and Minhyuk were at one point, like, they were performing a song. I can't remember what song it was, but they were off to one side because it was like a Juhan rap time, and they weren't part of that choreography, so they were like standing off to the side for a couple minutes. Hyungwon, we were all waving at Hyungwon because he was like looking right at us, and we were like, Hyungwon, like, hey, look at this. And he was like, hey, like, he waved at us, and then he like blew us kisses, and I blew kisses back to him, and he was like, oh, it was so cute. And so that was really, really fun. And Hyungwon, the like mood for Hyungwon was fantastic, I have to say, because he wasn't there last year. He didn't come to my stop last year because he was sick, and so he was like full on like doing all the fan interactions he could. He was doing everything. He was laughing, he was making jokes, he was being sexy, he was being cute. It was fantastic. So the concert, they performed like everything from the Connect, and the set list is out there. It's, you know, not that different than the normal set list, but one thing that surprised me, which I had a feeling it was going to, first of all, they performed Rollercoaster, which was my like least favorite Monsta song for a while, and then I saw it last year and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a really good song, like performed live, so I like it a lot more now. And then they performed, why do I keep wanting to call it special? It's not special. My brain's not working. I'll write it, I'll insert text because I'm gonna edit this after I've had a full night's sleep. But performed that song, and that song I think is the song that I got like footage of. It was lit. It was real lit. I think that was in the encore. Yeah, so back to fan interaction. I had 3 members interact with me. It was so cool. So Hyungwon again came over to our other side at one point, and he was like crouching down like with his head like this, trying to like look at Mon Bebe in the front row, and me and the girl sitting next to me, we like crouched down and like we're pretending to like look too, and Hyungwon like does this, like he looks up at us, and he was like, he like blew us more kisses. And the Hyungwon, a whole guy next to me, like he was like, I'm gonna cry, like I'm freaking out. Like Hyungwon was like in love with our section, and that was so fun. Other members I interacted with, so they were all standing in a line. I think this was towards the end. Yeah, both these other 2 were towards the end, so they were like doing their ending chat thing. And so Wono was at the opposite end, and I like, he like didn't look up a lot, and he like was just, I don't know, he seemed like he was a little off last night. I think he was just tired, or maybe he's not feeling well or something. He like, you know, was doing a little fan interaction, but like not a whole ton, not compared to last year. I was trying to get Wono's attention because like I had gotten Hyungwon's attention twice. So I was like, I'm gonna try, like I gotta do it, like he can see me. So I was like trying to get Wono's attention, and I was like throwing hearts, and Juhan was standing next to him, and Juhan looks at me and I like waved, and then he like waves back, and the girl next to me, like she grabs my arm, she's like, I think Juhan's waving at you. And I was like, oh, and he like waved back and like laughed because he like probably saw on my face that I was like freaking out. And so that was fun. And then at the very end I was doing like big like over the head hearts for everybody, and I am like returned my heart, and that was really, really cute. And I was kind of like, me? And he was like, yeah, he like nodded at me. I was like, oh gosh. So yeah, that was super fun, like a great seat. I got 3 member interactions, and like my other friend who wasn't P1 or P2, because 2 of our friends were, and then me and her weren't P3, she got a lot of interactions too from Minhyuk and Hyungwon, and we were both like, well, we have member interactions, so we don't really like feel bad that we're not meeting them. But at the end they said that they would come back next year. Kihyun said we were the best. I don't know if he said that at every concert, but he was like, Kihyun was real good. He was looking real good last night, and he was feeling himself, and you could tell he was feeling himself. Everything was on point. They had a couple of videos that they showed, which were so cute. One of them was just like an interview with the members, and that one was really, really cute. They like all, like some of them pretended to be in lipstick commercials. Some of them were like, what animal do you look like? At one point, all the members flung their water bottles into P1 and P2, or P1 rather, and I was like, all that backwash though, oh my gosh. But like, I would have, you know, I would have totally accepted that. The one thing I found weird was there was no, the members like throw things into the audience. There was no like that thing. I've only been to 3 concerts, but the other 2 I've been to, Monsta last year and Infinite, all had that. So I was like, oh, that's kind of weird that they didn't have that, but maybe they did it last year. They're like, oh, I don't need to do it this year. I don't know. That was fun. So we get out of the concert and we go downstairs, and I went outside and you could see the members doing the high touch, which we could see last year. So I knew like exactly where to go. So I was kind of hanging out like in one area, like with my friend, and I was like, there, you're gonna be able to see them from here. And so last year, I feel like the staff were very mean to us towards the end, and granted, this is like 10:45 at night, like in their events, and then a lot of the members just like, you know, waved from afar but didn't like do too much. Yesterday, they were like trying to come up to the door and like say hi to us and like wave to us and all that stuff before high touch started. That was, I think they were just all like, they had such a great time. Like the vibe last night, I think it was Keehan who said, was like amazing. It was amazing. Everybody who went, you could tell, was like, there were a lot of really, really big Monsta fans. There were a lot of people who went last year and came back, and there were a lot of new people, and I feel like it was just a great combination of people in the audience. It was just like I said, I was sitting near awesome people, and we were all like dancing and screaming, waving our light sticks and everything. So that was super, super fun. And then afterwards, we saw them for the high touch a little bit, and I think if they come back next year, I still want to try to get P1 or P2. I think if they announce it again, I hope they announce it at a bigger stadium, because COP was packed. It was packed. Like there was maybe like 20 empty seats I could see from where I was sitting, and you could tell that they were like bulk bought by somebody who wanted to resell them. There was that, and it was just really, really fun, and I had a really, really good time. And I feel like, I don't know, I think my favorite performances of the night was the one that, the subunit song, which was Kihyun, Minhyuk, and Wano, which was like a great combination. By the way, they performed this song that Wano produced. Oh, it was so good. And then like after all those subunit stages, they performed From Zero. I was like, I love From Zero. All the unit stages were good. The Shonu and Juhan song they performed was super, super good. Juhan sang like the whole time in that song, and it was he's such a good singer. Oh my goodness. And then the last stage was, of course, I.O.I and Hyungwon, and that was a really, really good stage. And then they were like talking after all the solo stages, and they were like, you know, Hyungwon wasn't here last year for From Zero, so you should recreate the part, like if you've seen From Zero in concert, or you've seen a fan cam where like Wano like lifts up Hyungwon's head and like looks at him, so they redid that part. And the girl next to me, she had been there last year too, and I was like, you know, that backup dancer last year was hot, but he looks so much better with Hyungwon. Yeah, it was just overall a great concert. And my 3 friends who had never seen Monsta X in concert before were like, that was like one of the best K-pop concerts we've ever went to. So I told a couple people this when I was like standing outside chatting with random people before the concert started. I was like, if you've never seen Monsta X live, like they're incredible. Like all I have to compare them to is Infinite, and Infinite are also incredible live. But like their concerts are so fun and so lit. Like they just have so much fun, and they just have all great stage presence, and they're just all great and funny, and they just like care about your fans so much. And what I love is that the Infinite concert didn't really call us in spirits, because you know there's that whole thing like international versus, but Monsta X at both concerts were like, you are a mom baby. Like we don't care that you're all from the United States. We don't care that you like may or may not be in the official fan club or whatever. You are all mom baby, and that's just like, oh, love that. And just like that, I am back where I started yesterday. So I've actually been home for quite a few hours now. I've just been laying in bed, which is why it looks like a disaster. I can't turn that way because I can't reveal my shelves because you haven't seen them yet. So yes, I was just watching back some of the clips that I took and I realized that I never ended this, so this is me ending it. I already have had to alter the audio in one of the clips because it was just awful. So yes, shout out to that fan that was in my hotel room. So I'm probably going to have to refilm my K-pop store haul because my voice was much more dead this morning than it is right now. So yeah, but it was super fun. I actually had a lot of fun vlogging this. I know it's probably not a very good vlog, but I hope you still enjoyed it and found it like worth your time. If you made it to the end of this video, bless your heart, because wow. Let me know what you thought about me vlogging a K-pop concert. I do want to vlog when BTS's repack comes out, like me going to Target and stuff again. A couple people have asked me about that, so I will do that. And then I want to go to day 6 in November. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if I do go, I will vlog it for sure. Thank you so much for watching. If you went and saw Monsta, I hope you had a fantastic time, and if you ever get the chance to see them, go see them. Also, my drive home, I left that open because I thought it was gonna be like, you know, spectacular, and it was real straightforward. There's no traffic. It was fantastic. Yes, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry it's a mess. I love Monsta. You should too. I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!